I work for the Children's Case Management Program, and we work with kids that are 0 to 20 that have a mental health, behavioral health, or developmental disability. So we're meeting families when they're at a pretty vulnerable point, and they're reaching out for someone to help them kind of navigate the system. We see a wide range of diagnoses. It could be something autism spectrum, it could be ADHD, could be depression, any mental health, behavioral health, or developmental disability.
We're more or less coming in as a result of a child protective report that was made on a family. And our first phase is to assess the situation for safety and to kind of go from there. The main challenges facing families, there are a lot. Housing stability is a big one that we run into. Financial limitations, another very big challenge that we see. Someone may not make a livable wage. That's really hard. They're working hard. They're trying to get to the right place in their life. They're trying to make positive choices. But their housing may take up 60 to 70% of their income because they are on a wait list for subsidized housing. Also, mental health barriers, and naturally means substance abuse, also another big one. And we run into some of the same barriers.
I can work with families for a few months if that's all they need, or I could stay open with them for a few years. Not only are they asking for our service and inviting us in, but we have a lot of time to establish a relationship and build trust. My job is to advocate for families, to help them know about what's out there and help them access that so that they're able to make sure that their children's needs are met and that they have their questions answered and feel supported. Because I think a lot of times the people that I work with, the families that I work with, don't feel like they're being heard or don't feel like they're receiving the support that they really need to make sure their kids are safe and healthy and happy.
Some of the resources that we work to get in place have, wait lists and whatnot, so they're not as readily available necessarily as we'd like to see.
One of the hardest parts of our job is that there's just not enough available as far as resources go. We can have all these grand ideas and things that we think could help and support a family, and then when you go to actually access them, the funding has been cut or the wait lists are so long that a family doesn't want to wait or can't wait depending on what the need is.